What is going on, guys? It's Ninja here. Today I'm going to be doing the top 5 reasons why Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is a great game. Now for this video I'm going to be going over all the reasons why it's a great game, where it comes down just to amazing stuff in the game, and of course weapons, etc. But without any further said, guys, before we get into this video, let's see if we can hit 90 subscribers. That would be amazing. And let's just get into the video, shall we? Coming into number 5 spot, we have the best DLCs in COD history. When it came to multiplayer and zombies, man, did they have the best DLCs in COD history, and they were just so good, it wasn't even funny. Besides 2 maps, which I'll include one from each mode, multiplayer was drone and zombies was die rise. But otherwise, everything else was by far the best in COD history. They were so good, it wasn't even funny. So many amazing maps. And honestly, they have so much replayability that it's not even funny with those maps. Like, they were just so good. It made you feel like you said, oh my god, I actually paid the $79 for the season pass for all the amazing stuff. And that is just what truly is a great DLC. Sadly, later titles didn't really do a good job with it, because, well, they really just didn't really do a good job on it. But I mean, otherwise, Black Ops 2 was the greatest example of how you can nail a season pass. But without any further said, as much as it's amazing, there are 4 more things better on this list. So anyways, the best DLC in COD history comes at the number 5 spot. Coming in to the number 4 spot, we have the best campaign. And it came down to the Call of Duty franchise. I honestly was laughing my head off when I heard somebody saying this was the best Call of Duty campaign, because at the time I honestly was really disappointed with the endings and even the main storylines of plenty of Call of Duty campaigns, man, because I just felt like they weren't really explaining much, and the characters felt like they were just there for decoration. But, of course, this is outside of Black Ops 1 and 2, but as well as Modern Warfare 1 to 3. But when it came down to Black Ops 2, for the first time I've actually played it, I was like, what? I was like, oh my god, I actually felt like I was really into the missions, and like I felt like I was really just going out there doing the job and killing enemies and like hordes and stuff. What is it, those scenes in Call of Duty where they go in slow motion, where they put the bomb on the door and then they suddenly like open it and you like shoot them all on screen. And I felt like, wow, this really reminds me of those scenes in Modern Warfare. As well as they had a lot of fun. Don't forget that there was a lot of fun weapons and gadgets you can find, intels, aka those collectible things, and pretty much all kinds of stuff, including special weapons, which was pretty new to me during like the missions, which I did not know that you could get a death machine and stuff like that. Like, that was just crazy. But man, at the end of the day, the campaign was so worth it, and if you have Call of Duty Black Ops 2, honestly, give it a try. But without any further said, the best campaign comes at the number 4 spot. Coming into number 3 spot, we have the best multiplayer in COD history. When it comes down to the multiplayer in Black Ops 2, oh boy does it get better. Besides the hackers slash cheaters, which is why it's not number 1 or number 2, this multiplayer by far out of the franchise has to be the best multiplayer. Hell, even better than Black Ops 3, because like, it has so much good memories, like great maps and all the stuff, and even amazing weapons, and you name it, pretty much what you would want in a multiplayer, besides the Executioner and the Chico. But otherwise, that's really the only 2 guns that were bad, but the rest of them were fantastic. They were all spot on. You actually felt like you can kill the opponent, not like Black Ops 4 where it took forever. You also didn't feel like it taking forever like IW. But in this game, it had the perfect amount of kill time for that. And boy, it was just a lot of fun. Also, I liked how the characters looked in it. For like each of the random characters. I like that there was multiple teams, which you don't see in every other Call of Duty now, but there used to be like 4 or 6 teams, and like honestly that was a lot of fun having that, which made, you know, a lot more replayability, which honestly when you have a multiplayer, as much as the modes may be fun, but what makes it also fun is just different teams each time, not just, you know, having the same 2 teams every single time, which is in every other Call of Duty game. That's like the nowadays ones, unless they finally realise it. But my god, when it comes down to Black Ops 2, honestly, the best multiplayer in COD history. Any day soon, I'll definitely say that the weapons were great, the multiplayer was fantastic, for like the maps and even game mode, so good that I just come back to it. That's how good it is. But without any further said, although multiplayer is great, there's one mode above it, which is one of my reasons why I came into Call of Duty. But without any further said, the best multiplayer in COD history comes in at the number 3 spot. Coming into number 2 spot, we have the best zombies in COD history. When it comes down to the zombies part of Black Ops 2, boy, I absolutely loved it. The Easter eggs were amazing, the maps were amazing, besides ones like Dire Eyes. But other than that, the weapons themselves, I liked how they were good and bad weapons, and they were enjoyable to, like, you know, get them out of the mystery box, or if not mystery box, you can have the same thing with good and bad wall buys. There was a lot of fun. The original perks are back, new perks are in it, which is really nice. Other things I liked about it was that you could actually be able to use buildables, which was really nice. Don't forget, it was also the first time that shields were actually introduced into zombies. Don't forget about the subsurface resonator and all that stuff, which was a nice addition to be built. The maps were still fantastic. Don't forget that also, like, the Easter eggs felt so rewarding in the end, which was just the best part of it all. The wonder weapons were amazing, and they were actually really good in their own way. And also, probably the biggest reason why it takes over multiplayer out of like the number 2 spot is because it actually, for the first time, had 4-player split-screen zombies. Yes, that's right, 4-player split-screen zombies, which was by far new at the time, and I can't understand why they didn't add it in Black Ops 3 and any other COD zombie game modes. But otherwise, there's also custom game modes, which was introduced the first time out of Black Ops 2's version, with multiple different modes, not just being your only just standard custom games. Like, you can have like no Hellhounds on, Hellhound Waves on, headshots only, you name all that stuff. And it actually had a lot more to the custom game mode, not just your anyday Call of Duty custom game mode in zombies, which was a nice addition. It just made a whole new style of gameplay. Other than that, Black Ops 2 Zombies was so good. It's still, to this day in 2019, I still come back to it. That's how good it is. But without any further said, guys, the best zombies in COD history comes in at the number 2 spot. Coming in to the number 1 spot, we have the game aged well. That's right, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 aged well, and man, does it really age well. From multiplayer to zombies to campaign, all of it just aged well. Even all the details, the gameplay aged well. It was still one of the best controls. The 10-pick system aged well. The teams aged well, including their emblems, which is really good because, I mean, nowadays you don't really see as many of them, depending on what Call of Duty it is, that don't even age well. Like, some of them are good, and then there are some that just honestly are just not really aged well. But, however, I gotta say, Black Ops 2 has by far the best teams, I gotta say, in the franchise, next to the Modern Warfare teams, out of like the Call of Duty multiplayer side of things and campaign itself. Zombies, man, just the characters themselves also age well. and so does the Easter eggs, as well as the guns in both multiplayer, zombies, and campaign. But boy, just when it comes to Black Ops 2, honestly, everything aged well, and coming back to it still feels like a golden medal, coming back to it every single time. At the end of the day, it still is the legendary game that people once said was good, and it still remained good. Anyways, the game aged well, comes in at the #1 spot. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. If you want to stay up to date, click the bell. Until then, have yourselves an awesome day, guys, and I'll see you until my next episode.